Hi all, very happy afternoon to each and every viewer who is online right now. Yesterday we discussed binomial theorem fundamentals. Now today we are going to solve a variety of questions related to binomial theorem. But before we start the problem, kindly let me know if are you facing any audio issues? Any audio issues are there? I hope you are all able to hear me properly. I hope there are no audio issues. There are no buffering issues. Today in this class, we are going to discuss binomial theorem. Binomial theorem, very important topic. Extremely important topic. Once we understand binomial theorem, then we will discuss multinomial theorem, which is an advanced level of binomial theorem. Multinomial theorem. These two theorems with a lot of application we will discuss. But before we discuss that one, kindly let me know. Let me check in my mobile. If everything is clear, then we'll get into the class. I hope everything is clear. Right. So it is clear, binomial theorem. Kindly sit in the class with a notebook and a pen. Kindly sit in the class with a notebook and a pen. Very interesting problems which we are going to discuss today. So this is the topic of discussion, binomial theorem. Once we complete all the models of binomial theorem, then we will discuss multinomial theorem. Now listen carefully. In binomial theorem, let me revise what all we discussed yesterday. A binomial theorem fundamentals class, we discussed some important key points. Let me write down some important key points, then we will get into the class. First of all, what do you mean by binomial? Binomial is a polynomial with two terms. Binomial means it is a polynomial with two terms. A polynomial with two terms, it is called binomial. That is the first important key point. Second important key point, x is one term, y is another term. So it is a polynomial with two terms. So x plus y power n. N will have, if it is whole square, I will have 3 terms. If it is whole cube, I will get 4 terms. If it is power n, I will get n plus 1 terms. X plus y power n will have n plus 1 terms. And the third important key point is, out of n I am not selecting any. That means I am rejecting all. NC0 equivalent to NCn equivalent to 1. Out of n, I am not selecting any. Not selecting any is nothing but rejecting all. So NC0 equivalent to NCn equivalent to 1. Next one, out of n I am selecting R. Out of n objects I am selecting R. That means I am rejecting remaining n minus R. NCR equivalent to NCn minus R. NCR equivalent to NCn minus R. Next one, out of n I am selecting 1. So that is nothing but I can select any one out of n. So NC1 equivalent to n. NC1 equivalent to n. Another important key point what we discussed yesterday. Fifth one. So x plus y power n is n plus 1. Fifth important key point. Now listen carefully. In x plus y power n, in x plus 1 pi over n, tr plus 1 is given by ncr x power n minus r y power r. We have also seen the proof. Y, the degree of x will keep on decreasing and y, degree of y will keep on increasing. X plus y power n. tr plus 1 equivalent to ncr x power n minus r y power r. Some important key points which we discussed yesterday. How to find the number of terms at a preliminary level that we discussed. Now we will will discuss in detail through a problem solving. I hope it is clear. Now, some important key points. Another very important key points. Key points. Key points. The first important key point. If there is a binomial x plus y power n, if there is a binomial x and y, x plus y power n. Now, if you see, if the power is n, totally how many terms I will get? I will get totally n plus 1 terms. I will get totally n plus 1 terms. I'll get totally n plus 1 terms. For example, if n is 4, totally how many terms I will get? 5 terms I will get. 5 terms I will get. Listen carefully, sir. 5 terms. Well, let us call the terms as T1, T2, T3, T4 and T5. T1, T2, T3, T4 and T5. Now, if you observe carefully, there are 2 terms to the left and there are 2 terms to the right. What is the middle term? Middle term is given by T3. Middle term is given by T3. Middle term is given by T3. I took an value of n which is an even number, n equivalent to 4. If power 4 is there, I will get NC0, NC1, NC2, NC3, NC4. Totally 5 terms are there, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Middle term it will be 3. What if the number of terms I took it as odd number, n equivalent to 5. 5 will have, how many terms it will have? 6 terms it will have. 6 terms it will have. What are that 6 terms? T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6. There are 2 terms to the left and 2 terms to the right. How many middle terms we got? 2 middle terms we got. T3, T4. 2 middle terms we got. T3, T4. 2 middle terms we got. I hope the idea it is clear. Very, very important key point. That means to get the middle term, there are 2 cases possible. N can be even or n can be odd. N can be even or n can be odd. N can be even or n can be odd. If it is n even, I got a third term, middle term. So it is Tn by 2 plus 1. Tn by 2 plus 1. If n equivalent to 4, 4 by 2, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. Third term is the middle term. Suppose if n equivalent to 8, 8 terms are there. 8 terms are there. So 8 means if n equivalent to 8, 8 means totally 9 terms will be there. 4 to the left, 4 to the right. Middle term will be n by 2 plus 1. Middle term will be n by 2 plus 1. If n is an even number, then the middle term is given by Tn by 2 plus 1. If n is an odd number, 2 middle terms I will get. One is if n plus 1 by 2 and another is n plus 3 by 2. N plus 3 by 2. Sir, why I cannot write it as n by 2 plus 1 something? See, n is an odd number here. Odd number here. Odd plus 1 it is an even number. Even number it is divisible by 2. After 1, what is the next odd number? 3. So it is n plus 3 by 2. You cannot write n plus 2 by 2. N is an odd number. Odd plus odd only will give an even number. So t n plus 1 by 2. Tn plus 3 by 2. Very, very important. Extremely important key point. If n is an even number, how many middle terms I will get? Only 1 middle term we will get. Only 1 middle term we will get. If n is an odd number, how many middle terms we will get? 2 middle terms we will get. 2 middle terms we will get. 2 middle terms we will get. Middle term, finding middle term is an extremely important key point. I hope these Slide is extremely clear to you. This slide talks about how to find out the middle term. How to find out the middle term. Each and every problem, it will discuss one concept. Ensure that you pay utmost attention to it. N is even number, I will get only one middle term. N is an odd number, I will get two middle terms. N plus 1 by 2, N plus 3 by 2. Why it cannot be N plus 2 by 2? It cannot be. N is an odd number. Odd plus odd only is an even number. Odd plus odd only, it is an even number. Idea clear? Now we will get into few problems. I'm sure you downloaded ANC app. These are some course details. These are some information about me. These are the live class best practices. First one. Listen carefully. One by one we will solve every problem in detail. Find the 14th term of 3 plus a power 15. 3 is one term, a is another term. So it is a binomial expansion. So TR plus 1 equivalent to NCR x power n minus r y power r. This is the generic term. This is the generic term for the expansion. This is the generic term for the expansion. X plus y power n. This is the generic term for the expansion x plus y power n. Instead of x, it is 3 given. Instead of y, it is a given. Now listen carefully. So T R plus 1 equivalent to R plus 1, which term we require? 14th term we require. So R will become 13. T 13 plus 1 equivalent to 15C13. 15C13. Instead of x, it is 3. 15 minus 13, 2. Instead of y, it is a power 13. 15C13. 15C13 into 9 into a power 13. This is the 14th term of the expansion. This is the 14th term of the expansion. Very easy question, but there are some wonderful concepts in this question. Concept. 9 into any number. 9 into any number. Answer digital sum should be 9. Answer digital sum. Answer digital sum should be 9. Answer digital sum should be divisible by 9. Answer digital sum should be divisible by 9. Second concept. Listen carefully, sir. Suppose 5C2 it is there. NC2 is given by n into n minus 1 by 2. 5 into 4 by 2, which is a 10. Which is a 10. Now if you see, 5 is a prime number here. Prime number cannot be decomposed further. That means answer should be divisible by 5. Answer should be divisible by 5. Suppose if it is 7C3. 7C3, NCR is n factorial by n minus r factorial, r factorial. This is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial by 4 factorial into 6. Now listen carefully. 7 is a prime number. A prime number cannot be decomposed further. A prime number cannot be decomposed further. Answer is divisible by 7. Answer is divisible by 7. Please do not waste your time in solving any of these problems. Play with the answer option and eliminate it. So 5C2, 5 is a prime number. So answer will be divisible by 5. 7C3, answer will be divisible by 7. Similarly, what if it is a composite number? Suppose if it is 4C2. 4C2 is 4 into 3 by 2. 4 is a composite number, but there is a prime number 3. Answer is divisible by the nearest prime number, which is coming because of decomposing. So 6 is divisible by 3. Just eliminate the answer options. 15C13. Out of 15, I am selecting 13. Out of 15, if I am selecting 13, that means I am rejecting 2. Both are same. 15C2 into 9 into a power 13. It is 15 into 14 by 2. 2 sevens are. See here. What is the nearest number after 14? If it is 15, it is 14. 14, what is the prime factor for 14? 7. Answer should be divisible by 7. Answer should be divisible by 7. These are the two important concepts every student should know. 11C4. Don't compute 11C4. 11C4. 11 is a prime number. Answer should be divisible by 11. 7C3. Please do not decompose 7C3. It is divisible by 7. Suppose if it is 8C2, 8 is a composite number. What is the nearest prime number? 7. So answer should be divisible by 7. These points should be extremely important. Otherwise, you will waste a lot of time in computing it. I hope these key points are clear. Kindly ask me in case if you got any doubts. Any doubts? First question we will solve. After these, do not waste your time. Answer digital sum should be 9. Answer should also be divisible by 7. So what is the generic term to find out any particular term? TR plus 1 equivalent to NCR into X power N minus R Y power R. Suppose in the same question, suppose 3 plus A power 15. 3 plus A power 15. I need to find out the middle term. I need to find out the middle term. I need to find out the middle term. How to find out the middle term? N is 15. 15 is an odd number. If it is an odd number, two middle terms I will get. What are the middle terms? Tn plus 1 by 2 and Tn plus 3 by 2. Tn plus 1 by 2 and Tn plus 3 by 2. So n is 15, 15 plus 1, 16 by 2, T8. T15 plus 3 by 2, T9. So T8 and T9 both are middle terms. T8 and T9 both are middle terms. Are you all with me? T8 and T9 both are middle terms. How to find out the middle term? Middle term is given by TR plus 1 equivalent to NCR 3 power N minus R and A power R. Instead of N, what is given? 15. 15C. What is that we require? T8. 8 is 7 plus 1. 15C 7. 3 power 8 and A power 7. This is the first middle term. Next it is T9. T8 plus 1 equivalent to 15C8, 3 power 7 and A power 8. A power 8. If the power is an odd number, I will get two middle terms. Middle terms are given by Tn plus 1 by 2 and Tn plus 3 by 2. If it is an even number, I will get only one middle term, that is n by 2 plus 1. That is n by 2 plus 1. First question clear, and middle term also. I hope it is clear to you. I think it is clear to you. One important observation. See here. So if it is 15, what is power of the first term I am getting? Note. Note. If you understand these note, then concepts will be very clear to you. Note. If it is 3 plus A power 15, some constant will be there, k into 3 power 15 minus R and A power R. Are you all with me? First term I am giving 15 minus R. Second term I am giving a remaining R. Just write down this one in your notebook. We will use this concept to solve a problem. I hope it is clear. K is nothing but n, whatever the value that we get it. First problem with example. I hope it is clear. Second one. Read this question. Find what is the fifth term from the end in the expansion. So expansion is x cube by 2 minus 2 by x cube. X cube by 2 minus 2 by x cube power 9. Power 9. So power 9 means how many terms I will get? 10 terms I will get. 10 terms I will get. 10 terms I will get. Fifth term from the end he is asking. Last term will be T10. Next it will be T9. Next it will be T8. Next it will be T7. Next it will be T6. And so on up to T1. If the power is 9, totally 10 terms I will get, and the 10 terms are from 1 to 10. What do we require? Fifth term from the end. First term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. So this is the fifth term. Which term we require? T6. So T6 is given by T5 plus 1. So this will be 9C5 x cube by 2, 9 minus 5 power 4 and minus 2 by x cube power 5. So this will be the answer for this question. So fifth term from the end. Fifth term from the end is 10th term will be the first term from the end, second term from the end, third term from the end, fourth term from the end, fifth term from the end, fifth term from the end. Fifth term from the end. So T6 we require. T6 is TR plus 1, R will become 5, NCR 9C5, x cube by 2 power 9 minus 5 4 and minus 2 by x cube power 5. 9C5. Now if you observe carefully, 9C5. 9C5 it is 9 factorial by 5 factorial and 4 factorial. So 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 4 factorial 24. 8 ones are 8 threes are 3 ones are 3 twos are. Now if you observe here 9C5, what is the nearest prime number? 7. Answer should be divisible by 7. All are divisible by 7. 9 and 9 into any number. Answer digital sum should be 9. Answer digital sum should be 9. Next one. So this will be 9, 9, 8 ones are 8 threes are 14, 14 nines are, whatever the answer, 14 nines are 126. Here it is 126, 2 power 4, 2 power 5. 2 power 5 by 2 power 4, 2. 126 by 2, 63. 63. I hope the idea it is clear. Now if you see here, 63. These 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15. X cube should be there in the down, but x cube is there in the top. X cube is there in the top. I hope from there easily you can solve it. See, you can actually play it around with x cube. Here it is 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15. Denominator it is greater than numerator. So x cube will not come in the numerator. So these out here, x cube is not there. We are struck with second and fourth. Whatever the answer that you get, that itself is the answer. How to find out a particular term from the end? How to find out a particular term from the end? I hope the concept it is clear. Second question, another variety. Third question. Now listen carefully here. There is a very, very important concept that is there in this third question. Concept. First we will write down the concept, then we will use these concept. What is the concept? Suppose what we discussed, concept is TR plus 1 equivalent to NCR x power n minus r and y power r. We are doing it in x plus y power n. X plus y power n. So if it is TR, this will be NCR minus 1, x power n minus of r minus 1 and y power r minus 1. Why am I doing this? There is a conclusion. So TR plus 1 divided by TR. If you do it, this will result in n minus r plus 1 by r into y by x. Very, very important key point. TR plus 1 divided by TR is given by n minus r plus 1 divided by r into y by x. How you got this? X power n minus r, x power n minus r. If you divide this with this with this, y power r cancel, y will be there in the numerator, x will be there in the denominator. This conclusion, NCR by NCR minus 1 is given by n minus r plus 1 divided by r. These are an extremely important key point, sir. Very, very important key point. This helps us in determining the greatest coefficient also. These also will help us in determining the greatest coefficient. One by one we will see. One by one we will see. First we will read the question. If the second term, third term and a fourth term in the expansion is given by 240, 720 and 1080. Second term it is given as 240. Third term it is given as 720. Fourth term it is given as 1080. In some binomial expansion, second term is given as 240, third term 720, fourth term 1080. What is the value of these power? What is the value of this power? We do not know the value of n. We need to do it. T values, nth term values are given. T2 value is 240, T3 value is 720 and T4 value is 1080. Listen carefully. T2 value is given as 240, T3 value is given as 720 and T4 value is given as 1080. What is the concept which we knew right now? TR plus 1 divided by TR, it is given by n minus r plus 1 divided by r into y by x. This is in the expansion x plus y power n. This is in the expansion x plus y power n. Let me divide T2 by T3 into T4 by T3. Let me see what is happening. T2 by T3, 240 by 720. T4 by T3, 1080 by 720. 243s are 720. 360s are 1080. 0 cancel. 36 ones are 36 twos are. 1 by 2 it is. It is 1 by 2. So T4 by T3, R value it is 3 here. R value it is 3. What is the expansion? X plus A power n. X plus A power n. Instead of Y it is A. So T4 means R value it is 3. So this will become n minus 3 plus 1 divided by R value it is 3. R value it is 3. N minus 2 by 3 into T3 by T2. R value it is 2. R value it is 2. N minus 1. R value it is 2. It is equivalent to. Now this will become into A by X and this will become into X by A. These reverse. TR plus 1 is there in the denominator. This will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. Equivalent to 1 by 2. 2 by n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 3 equivalent to 1 by 2. 4 into n minus 2 equivalent to 3n minus 3. 4n minus 8 equivalent to 3n minus 3. N equivalent to 5. N equivalent to 5. Very, very important property driven question. TR plus 1 by TR is given by n minus r plus 1 by r into y by x. N minus r plus 1 by r into y by x. Why I did T2 by T3 and T4 by T3? In T4 by T3, I will get A by X. I want to cancel A by X, so I took the reverse T2 by T3. I hope it is clear. So, what is the power of n such that T2 it is 240, T3 720, T4 1080. So, the power of In the expansion n value, it is taking out to be 5. This is a very, very important property to solve this kind of problems. Tr plus 1 by Tr equivalent to n minus r plus 1 by r into y by x. N minus r plus 1 by r into y by x. I hope the idea it is clear. Next one. Now, first we will discuss the traditional method, then optimal method. Find the constant term. Question is constant term. Constant term means power of x should be 0. Constant term means power of x should be 0. Constant term is power of x should be 0. In the expansion, x square minus 2 by x power 9. In the expansion, x square minus 2 by x power 9. So this will be NCR x square power 9 minus r and minus 2 by x power r. Generic term is given by Tr plus 1 equivalent to NCR x power n minus r y power r. X power n minus r y power r. So this will become NCR x power 18 minus 3r. 18 minus 2r divided by r, it will become minus r into minus 2 power r. Constant term means power of x should be 0. So 18 minus 3r is equivalent to 0. R equivalent to 6. R is equivalent to 6. If R is equivalent to 6, if R is equivalent to 6, what will be the answer? Answer for this question is, if R is 6, 9c6 into minus 2 power 6. 9c6 into minus 2 power 6. R is 6. X power 6, x power 6, it will get cancelled. So, two important things. Constant term means power of x should be 0. So 18 minus 3r. 18 minus 3r should be equivalent to 0. R value, it is 0. You don't need to write all these expansions. All these expansions you don't need to write. The same steps, you can simplify it and write down in a single step. What is that single step? Let us see. What is the question? X square minus 2 by x power 9. X square minus 2 by x power 9. Now simplified version. Simplified version. How to get the answer? Directly. Simplified version. How to get the answer? Directly. Now see here. Whenever this kind of questions are there, this will take 9 minus r and this will take r. Only work with the power of the variables. What is the power of the variable? 2. 2 into multiply with 9 minus r plus. What is the power of x? Minus 1. Minus 1 into r. It is, should be a constant term, so it is 0. So 18 minus 3r, it is equivalent to 0. R value, it is 6. Directly we will get the r value. Directly we will get the r value. I hope the idea it is clear. Suppose if the question is, I want the coefficient of first question, x power 9 I want. I want the coefficient of x power 9. If I want the coefficient of x power 9, this will be 2 into 9 minus r plus power of x is minus 1. Minus 1 into r, it is equivalent to which power we require? 9. So 18 minus 3r is equivalent to 9. R value, it is equivalent to 3. R value, it is equivalent to 3. I hope the idea it is clear. Here I want the constant term. Constant term means power of x is 0. Constant term means power of x is 0. Constant term means power of x, it is 0. Similarly, if I want x power 3, x power 3. What will be the answer? 2 into 9 minus r plus minus 1. From where we got these minus 1? Here power of x is 2. So 2 into 9 minus r. X is there in the denominator. Numerator it will become minus 1. So minus 1 into r equivalent to 3. 18 minus 3r is equivalent to 3. R equivalent to 5. 15 equivalent to 3r, r equivalent to 5. Once we got r equivalent to 5, then the answer will be T4 here. Then the answer will be T6 here. T6 here, so it is 9C3. 9C3 into x square power 6 and minus 2 power 3. Here the answer will be 9C5 into minus 2 power 5. I hope it is clear. You don't need to write any binomial expansion in between this one. This is a simplified version. What does it do? Any coefficient of any term that you will get very, very easily. Independent term, you will get it very, very easily. You don't need to write any mathematical equations in between. I hope the idea it is very clear to you. Next one. See here, how we will solve the question very fast. The term independent of x, the question is like this. It is root of x by 3 plus 3 by, under root is only there for the first term. 3 by 2x square power 10. Root of x by 3 plus 3 by 2x square power 10. What do we want? We want independent of x. We want the term which is independent of x. That means power of x should be 0. So here it will be 10 minus r and here it will be r. Power of x is half. Half into 10 minus r plus x is there in the denominator x square. Numerator it is minus 2 into r. I want it 0. Independent of x. So this will become 10 minus r, multiply it by 2, minus 4r equivalent to 0. 10 equivalent to 5r. That means r equivalent to 2. If r equivalent to 2, I want t third term. T third term will be 10c2. Root of x by 3 power 8. 3 by 2x square power 2. Root half 8 by 2 4. X power 4 will get cancelled. X power 4 will get cancelled. I hope the idea it is very clear how you can do a independent of x very, very fast. It is as is equivalent to writing NCR x power n minus r y power r. What we will do is, what is the question asking? Question is asking about independent of x. My focus point is on this independent of x. X, what is the power? Root is half. So this will take 10 minus r, this will take r. Half into 10 minus r plus. X is there in the denominator. Numerator it will become minus 2. Minus 2 into r equivalent to 0. Why it is 0? Because of this reason. Independent of x. X power 1 it is dependent on x. X power 2 it is dependent on x. Independent of x it is not dependent. I hope the idea it is clear. Fifth one. So the term independent will be, now if you see 10c2 root of x power 8 and 3 by 2 square. Simplify it, whatever the answer that you will get, that itself is the answer. Idea it is clear. Now sixth question. You can do it very fast if you understand whatever I said in the previous example. X square by 2 minus 3x power 7. X square by 2 minus 3x power 7. What do we require? What is the coefficient of x power 11? Focus point is on x power 11. This will become 7 minus r. This will become r. Are you all with me? Power of x is 2. 2 into 7 minus r plus power of x is 1. 1 into r. 1 into r. It is equivalent to 11. It is equivalent to 11. 14 minus R, 14 minus 2R plus R equivalent to 11. 3 equivalent to R equivalent to 3. So TR plus 1. So this will become T4. T4 will become 7C3 x square by 2 power 4 minus 3x power 3. 3. If you observe, 2 4s are 8, 8 plus 3, 11. So whatever the answer that you get, 7C3 into 1 by 2 power 4 into minus 3 cube. This is the answer. 7C3 into 1 by 2 power 4 into minus 3 cube. This will be the answer. I hope the idea it is very clear. How to find out the coefficient of x powers, how to find out the independent term. In case if you got any doubts, kindly mention in case if you got any doubts till now. Of x powers, how to find. Idea clear? So, sixth one, seventh question. What is the coefficient of x power 16? Question is x square minus 2x power 10 minus 2x power 10. So, this will take 10 minus r and this will take r. Power of x should be 16. So, 2 into 10 minus r plus r into 1 is equivalent to 16. 20 minus r equivalent to 16, r equivalent to 4. R equivalent to 4. So R equivalent to 4 we got it. So TR plus 1 it is 5. So this will be 10C4. 10C4 into x square power 6 minus 2x power 4. So answer for this question is 10C4 into 2 power 4. 10C4 into 2 power 4. Idea clear? Very easy once you understand. With a little bit of practice, you can solve the questions in less than 20-30 seconds. Next one. Another variety of the question. Read the question. If x equivalent to 1 by 3, find the greatest term and its value in the expansion of 1 plus 4x power 8. Now see the concept. If I see the concept, suppose if I take x plus y whole square, x plus y whole square is given by x square plus 2xy plus y square. X square plus 2xy plus y square. What is the coefficient of x square? 1. What is the coefficient of xy? 2. What is the coefficient of y square? 1. 1, 2, 1. Which one is highest? Coefficient is highest and it is only for one value. It is only for one value. Suppose if I take x plus y power 3. So this will become x cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. X plus y whole cube is given by x cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. What is the coefficient of x cube? 1. What is the coefficient of x square y? 3. What is the coefficient of xy square? 3. What is the coefficient of y cube? 1. How many coefficients are maximum? These are maximum. If you observe here, in power 2, second term coefficient is greater than first term. Are you all with me? Second term coefficient is greater than first term. In this example, second term is greater than first term. Third term and second term both are equal. So that means whenever you are finding the coefficients, greatest coefficient, it is not only for one single term, there is a chance that you might get it for two terms. You might get it for two terms. How to find out the greatest term? TR plus 1 by TR. It is always greater than or equivalent to 1. Suppose if I take T1 and T2. T2 coefficient is greater than T term. T first. That means second term will be the greatest coefficient. Second term is greater than third term. They both can also be equal. That is the reason TR plus 1 by TR is greater than or equivalent to 1. Greater than. If it is less than, how can it will become greatest coefficient? So this is given by n minus r plus 1 by r into y by x. Y is 4x by 1. It is greater than or equivalent to 1. N is 8. 8 minus r plus 1 divided by 8 into 4. X is 1 by 3 greater than or equivalent to 1. 9 minus r by r into 4 by 3 greater than or equivalent to 1. 36 minus 4r greater than or equivalent to 3r. 36 greater than or equivalent to 7r. 7r less than or equivalent to 36. R less than or equivalent to 5 point something. R less than or equivalent to 5 point something. If R less than or equivalent to 5 point something. Now if you see here, R equivalent to 5 point something. R equivalent to 5. If R equivalent to 5, TR plus 1, it will become 8C5. 8C5 into 1 power 8 minus 5 into 4x power 5. X is 1 by 3. X is 1 by 3. I hope the idea it is clear. Whenever in case if you are in doubt, you can do one more thing. TR plus 1 by TR, it should always be greater than or equivalent to 1. N value it is 8 here. 8 minus 8 plus 1. 9 minus r by r into 4 by 3 is greater than or equivalent to 1. 36 minus 4r greater than or equivalent to 3r. 36 greater than or equivalent to 7r. 7r less than or equivalent to 36. R less than or equivalent to 5. R less than or equivalent to 5. Now here should we take R value 5 or R value 4? We will expand it and we will see. So if it is 1 plus 4x power 8. 1 plus 4x power 8. Suppose if I take R value how much I took here? 5 I took here. 5 and I will take 4. Let me see. So if I take 5, this will become TR plus 1. This is 8C6. 8C6 into 4x power whole square. Are you all with me? If it is R value 4, T5 equivalent to 8C4 into 4x power 4. 4x power 4. I hope the idea it is clear. R value 5. R value 5 means 8C5 into 4x pi. 8C5. R value, how much we took? R value 5. R value 5 means 8C5. R value 5. R value NCR. Here it is 5. 8C5. NCR. R value for 8C4. Now you can cross check by using calculation. 8C5 into 4 by 3 whole square. Here it is 8C4 into 4 by 3 power 4. You can solve it and check it out whether which one is giving a greatest value. I hope the idea it is clear. So nothing I did. TR plus 1 by TR is greater than or equivalent to 1. So I got 36 greater than or equivalent to 7R. 7R less than or equivalent to 36. R less than or equivalent to 5. That means I substituted nearest integer R equivalent to 5. Less than or equivalent to 5 point something. So I substituted 5. Similarly, what is the numerically greatest term in the expansion of 3 plus 2x power 9? What is the concept? TR plus 1 by TR, it is greater than or equivalent to 1. TR plus 1 by R is n minus R plus 1 by R into 2x by 3. Greater than or equivalent to 1. N is 9. So this will become 10 minus R by R into 2 by 3 greater than or equivalent to 1. Greater than or equivalent to 1. 20 minus 2R greater than or equivalent to 3R. 20 greater than or equivalent to 5R. 5R less than or equivalent to 20. r less than or equivalent to 4. What is the difference between this question and previous question? Here I got a decimal value. Here I got a decimal value. I took 5. Here I got an integer. R less than or equivalent to 4. So two values will be there. R can be 4 and R can be 3. The integer which is just less than 4 and the integer which is equated. I told you that the greatest coefficients might not be only for one single term, it can also be for two. Example, x plus y whole square is x square plus 2xy plus y square. X plus y whole cube is x cube 3x square y 3xy square. 3 and 3 are matching. So from here tr plus 1. This is T5. So this will be 9C4. 9C4 into 3 power 5 into 2x power 4. Into 2x power 4. TR plus 1. Another one. This will be T4. T4 will be R value 3. 9C3 into 3 power 6 into 2 power 3. Into 2 power 3. I will show you why they both are equal also. Let us do the calculation. 9C4 into 3 power 5 into 2 power 4. What is the next one? 9C3 into 3 power 6 into 2 power 3. 2 power 3. So if I 3 power 5, 3 power 5 cancel. Another 3 will be there. Here 3 will be there. Here another 2 will be there. Another 2 will be there. That means 9C4 into 2 is equivalent to 9C3 into 3. Let us see whether this left hand side is equivalent to right hand side. 9 factorial by 5 factorial 4 factorial into 2 equivalent to 9 factorial by 3 factorial 6 factorial into 3. These cancel. These cancel. 6 factorial can be written as 6 into 5 factorial. 5 factorial will be cancelled. 4 factorial can be written as 4 into 3 factorial. This will be cancelled. This will be cancelled. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. That is the reason 2 answers I will get. Whenever I got an integer value, r less than or equivalent to 4, take r equivalent to 4 and take an integer which is just less than 4, which is 3. Two values, they will have a numerically greatest term. Two values will have numerically greatest term. What is that value here? 9C4 into 3 power 5 into 2 power 4, or it can also be 9C3 into 3 power 6 into 2 power 3. So two values will be there. They both actually, if you compute it, I just did the computation, both will result the same. I hope the idea it is clear. TR plus 1 by TR, it is greater than or equivalent to 1. This is the concept. TR plus 1 by TR, it is always greater than or equivalent to 1. Now I am sure you can solve this question orally. Find what is the greatest coefficient in the expansion. Greatest coefficient will happen when you put 1 for a variable. When you keep 1 for a variable, you will get a greatest coefficient. What is the concept? TR plus 1 by TR, it is greater than or equivalent to 1. TR plus 1 by TR is n minus r plus 1 by r into y by x. It is greater than or equivalent to 1 for the expansion x plus y power n. For the expansion x plus y power n. Here it is 15. 15 minus r plus 1 by r into y by x. 2x by 3. It is greater than or equivalent to 1. So here it will be 16 minus r by r into 2 by 3 greater than or equivalent to 1. 32 minus 2r greater than or equivalent to 3r. 32 greater than or equivalent to 5r. 5r less than or equivalent to 32. R less than or equivalent to 6.4. So R will be at 6. If you get a decimal value, what is the integer? Just less than 6.4, that is 6. If you get an integer value, that integer and the previous integer, that integer and the previous integer, tr plus 1 by tr is given by n minus r plus 1 by r into y by x in the expansion x plus y power n. So if the second term is greater than the first term, obviously second will be the greatest coefficient. I am using the concept of tr plus 1 by tr, it is always greater than or equivalent to 1. 10th one, I hope the idea it is clear. 11th one, find the sum of the coefficients of the term. Sum of the coefficients. Sum of the coefficients is given by substituting 1 in place of every variable. Wherever variable is there, if you substitute 1, wherever variable is there, if you substitute 1, that will give a sum of the coefficients. So x value 1 and y value 1. 1 plus 2, it is 3. So answer for this question is 3 power 7. Sum of the coefficients is obtained by keeping 1 in place of every variable. So x place 1, y place 1. 1 plus 2, it is 3 power 7. Now here onwards all are very, very interesting question. This is a question based on integral terms. This is a question based on another example, integral terms. Again the question is based on integral terms. This is the question based on irrational terms. This is the question based on irrational terms. Irrational terms. This is also a question based on irrational terms. We will discuss one by one all the ideas. Now see here. First question. Find the number of integral terms. Terms which will take power as an integral value. Question is root 3. There is a expansion that is given, that is root 3 plus 8th root 5, 8th root of 5, power 256. Power 256. Listen carefully, sir. How many terms will have integral values in the powers? Integral value. So this will become TR plus 1 equivalent to NCR 256 CR root 3 power 256 minus R 8th root 5 power R. Till here clear? Generic term. So this is given by 256 CR 3 power 256 minus R by 2. Root is half. Here also it will be 5 power 1 by 8, it is R by 8. R by 8. Now see here, listen carefully. So this will become 256 CR 3 power 128 minus 8 by 2. And here it is 5 power R by 8. Now if you R by 2, question is an integer, it is not a fraction. That means R should be divisible by 2. R should be divisible by 2. From which step it is? From this step. From this step, R by 8. That means R should be divisible by 8. R should be divisible by 8. Any number that is divisible by 8 is also divisible by 2. Any number divisible by 8 is also divisible by 2. So R can be of the form 8k. R can be of the form 8k. So R value, R power R can take from 0 to highest power 256. So here it will be 0 less than or equivalent to 8k less than or equivalent to 256. K can take any value from 0 to 32. 0 to 32 means totally how many values it can take? 33. Totally how many values it can take? 33. Sir, You wrote that R should be divisible by 2, R should be divisible by 8. Then why you concluded only R should be divisible by 8? Any number which is divisible by 8 is automatically divisible by 2. Any number divisible by 2 is not always divisible by 8. 4 is divisible by 2. Is it divisible by 8? No. So we have to take the intersection of these two conditions. The value should satisfy both the condition. The value which satisfies both the conditions, it is 8k. 0 less than or equivalent to R less than or equivalent to 256. 0 less than or equivalent to 8k less than or equivalent to 256. K can. Why it is power, sir? Power cannot go beyond the power, right? So it can take 0 to 256. How many values it can take? 8 multiples. 8 zeros are 0, 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 32s are 256. 0 to 32. Total how many values it can take? 33 values it can take. 33 values it can take. I hope the idea it is clear. Same idea. We will solve this question. Find the number of integral terms in the expansion. Root 5 plus 8th root 7. Root 5 plus 8th root 7. Power 1024. Power 1024. One by one, step by step, we will solve. So this will become TR plus 1 is equivalent to 1024 CR root 5 power 1024 minus R 8th root 7 power R. Power R. Now if you see here, so this becomes 1024 CR 5 power 512 minus 8 by 2. 512 minus 8 by 2. Here it is 7 power R by 8. 7 power R by 8. Same conclusion. Same conclusion. R is divisible by 8. R is divisible by 2. That means R should be divisible by 8. R should be divisible by 8. 0 less than or equivalent to R less than or equivalent to 1024. 0 less than or equivalent to 8k less than or equivalent to 1024. K can start from 0, 0 to 8 ones are 8, 22, 8 twos are 16, 128. 0 to 128. 0 to 128. How many integral terms will be there in this expansion? 129 integral terms will be there in the expansion. Idea is R is divisible by 2, R is divisible by 8. R is divisible by 2, R is divisible by 8. Any number divisible by 8, it is also divisible by 2. So R should be divisible by 8. R should be divisible by 8. How to find out the integral terms? I hope the idea it is very clear. Next one. Another question. Number of integral terms in the expansion. 4th root 9 plus 6th root 8 power 500. Power 500. How many terms are there which takes an integral value? For the equation 4th root 9 plus 6th root 8 power 500. So this will become TR plus 1 equivalent to 500 CR. 4th root 9 power 500 minus R. 6th root 8 power 8. So this will become 500 CR. 9 power 500 minus 8 by 4. 500 minus 8 by 4. Here it is 8 power R by 6. R by 6. I hope it is clear. Now listen carefully. Listen carefully. 500 for 125s are 500. That means it is perfectly divisible. Perfectly divisible. That means R should be divisible by 4. R should be divisible by 4. R should also be divisible by. R should also be. R we will write like this. so that it will be easy. 500 minus r, it is perfectly divisible by 4. Then only I will get an integer. R should be divisible by 6. R should be divisible by 6. Is this equation clear? Because it is an integer, 500 minus 8 divisible by 4. R should be divisible by 6. R should be divisible by 6. So 500 equivalent to 4a plus 6b. 4a plus 6b. So this will be equivalent to 250s are 250 equivalent to 2a plus 3b. 2a plus 3b. I hope this equation it is clear to you. 250 plus 2a plus 3b. Now we have to go with one by one values. How many integral values are possible for this equation? Till here, any doubts are there? Till here, any doubts are there? 500 minus 8 by 4. 500 minus 8, it is perfectly divisible by 4, or it should be perfectly divisible by 6. So 2a plus 3b, it is given by 250. From there, if I take a is 125. 125 2s are 250. B value can be 0. B value can be 0. If A is 125, this will become 500. So, this is possible. Next one. This decreased by 3, it is increased by 2. So, it is 2. 125 minus 3, 122. 122. If you observe here, B value it is 2. So, B value it is 2 means 6 2s are 12. 6 2s are 12. 12 is divisible by 6. 12, 500 minus 12. 500 is divisible by 4, or also it should be divisible by 4. That means again B value, it is increased by 4 and so on. Here it is decreased by 3, 119. So B value can take 0, 2, 4 and so on. These very easily visible, sir. It is easily visible that B will take even values because 250 it is an even number. 2a it is an even number. This should be an even number. 3 is an odd number. So B should take even values. B should take even values. How long it should take even values? For example, 0, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on up to 82 if I take 246. 82 3s are 246. 250 minus 246, 80 will get 83. 80 to 82 values it can take. 0 to 82 values it can take. So the question is number of integral terms. How many integral values that we will get? Is it the same answer for the next question? I hope the idea it is clear. Find the number of integral values. So 500 CR, 9 power 500 minus 8 by 4, 8 power R by 6, 500 minus R should be divisible by 4, R should be divisible by 6. 250 equivalent to 2a plus 3b. 250 equivalent to 2a plus 3b. So a can take 125, 122 and 119 and so on. So whatever the counting number of values that you will get, that itself is the answer. Little bit of counting is required, but I am sure you understood the logic and you will be able to crack this question very easily. I hope the idea it is clear. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Next question. Number of irrational roots. Number of irrational roots. Irrational means total number of terms. Total number of terms minus rational terms. Total number of terms minus rational terms. What I will get? I will get irrational roots. I will get irrational roots. Same logic we will use. Total how many terms are there? The question is 8th root 5 plus 6th root 2 power 100. If the power is 100, totally how many terms I will get? 101 terms I will get. If I can subtract the total number of rational terms, I will get irrational terms. So TR plus 1. TR plus 1 equivalent to NCR 100 CR 8th root 5 power 100 minus R into 6th root 2 power R. So this will be 100 CR 5 power 100 minus R by 8 and 2 power R by 6. 2 power R by 6. Very easily you can solve the question. Same process we did. 100 minus 8 should be divisible by 8. R should be divisible by 6. So 100 minus R, it is divisible by 8. R should be divisible by 6. So this will be 100 equivalent to 8A plus 6B. 2 if I divide 4A plus 3B. 50 equivalent to 4A plus 3B. Substitute the values, whatever the values you will get, they are the rational terms. 50 equivalent to 4A plus 3B. Suppose if I see here, A value 0, 50 is not divisible by 3. A value 1, 46 is not divisible. A value 2. A value 2 if I substitute, 50 minus 80 is 42. 42 means B will be 14. 3 14s are 42 plus 8. Now if you see, A will increase by 3, B will decrease by 4. If it decreases by 4, 10. A will increase by 3. A will increase by 3. If you see, 4 5s are 20, 3 10s are 30. A will decrease by 4, it is 6. B will decrease by 4, A will increase by 3. B will decrease by 4, A will increase by 3. All these values will satisfy. A11, B2. 4 11s are 44, 3 2s are 6. 44 plus 6, 50. That means totally how many values we got? 2 comma 14, 5 comma 10, 8 comma 6, 11 comma 2. How many rational terms are there? Totally 4. I want total irrational. 101 minus 4. 101 minus 4. Answer for this question is 97. Answer for this question is 97. Here, in case if you are good in linear equations, you would get the answer very fast. 100 equivalent to 8A plus 6B, 50 equivalent to 4A plus 3B. Find out the lowest value that will satisfy. A value 2. 4 2s are 8. 50 minus 80 is 42. B value will be 14. B value 14. A will increase by 3. B will decrease by 4. A will increase by 3. B will decrease by 4. A will increase by 3. B will decrease by 4. 4 rational terms we got. Out of 101 terms, 4 are rational. Remaining 97 will be irrational. All these questions ensure that you practice it again and again. Otherwise, you might leave this kind of questions. Next one, find the number of irrational terms. Already we did the same process. What do we do? Irrational terms. Irrational terms means total terms. Irrational terms means total terms minus total rational terms. Total terms minus total rational terms will give you total irrational terms. Total irrational terms. Now listen carefully. So this is 5 root 3 plus cubed root of 2 power 1000. Power 1000. If the power is 1000, totally how many terms will be there? 1001 terms will be there. 1001 terms will be there. In these 1001, if I subtract rational terms, I will get irrational terms. I will get irrational terms. So TR plus 1 equivalent to NCR 1000 CR 3 power 1000 minus R divided by 5 because it is 5 root 3 plus 2 power 2 power it is R by 3. 2 power r by 3. Now it is very easy. 1000 minus r. 1000 minus r. Now if you see, 1000 is divisible by 5. That means r should be divisible by 5. And r should also be divisible by 3. That means r should be divisible by 5 and 3 means r should be divisible by 15. R should be divisible by 15. So 0 less than or equivalent to 15k less than or equivalent to 1000. K value can take from 0 to 15 6 are 90, 66. 15 into 66 is 990. 67 rational terms are there. 67 rational terms are there. Total terms are 1001, out of which 67 are rational. 11 minus 7. Unit digit should be 4. Only one option, unit digit it is 4. Only one option, unit digit it is 4. 934 it is the answer. What I did here, 1000 is perfectly divisible by 5. So r should be divisible by 5. R should be divisible by 3. Number which is divisible by 5 and 3, it is divisible by 15. It is divisible by 15. 0 less than or equivalent to 15k less than or equivalent to 1000. So k value will range from 0 to 66. So answer for this question is 67. 67 rational terms are there. Out of 1001, 67 are rational. So remaining will be 934. I'm sure this question, I'm sure you can give it a try. Number of irrational terms. Already we did the same model. So this will be, is it the same question? Root 2 plus, okay. Root 2 plus, I think it is the same answers they wrote. So we will remove these answers and we'll try to solve. 110 means totally 111 terms are there. Total terms are 111. Total terms are 111. Minus rational terms we need to do. Minus rational terms. Total terms minus rational terms. It will give you irrational terms. Total terms minus rational terms. It will give you irrational terms. So the rational terms will be TR plus 1 equivalent to 110 CR 2 power 110 minus R by 2. 625 power r by 5. 625 power r by 5. I hope it is clear. 110 is divisible by 2. R should be divisible by 2. R should be divisible by 5. That means R should be divisible by 2 and it should be divisible by 5. R should be divisible by 10. R should be divisible by 10. 0 less than or equivalent to R less than or equivalent to 110. 0 less than or equivalent to 10k less than or equivalent to 110. So k will take from 0 to 11. 12 rational terms are there. Totally 111 terms will be there, out of which 12 are rational terms. So total irrational will be 99. Extremely important class. How to find the total number of integral terms. How to find the total number of rational terms. How to find the total number of irrational terms. How to find the coefficient independent of x. How to find out the coefficient of x power k. How to do the greatest value, greatest coefficient in a binomial expansion. All the models which we are discussing right now. I hope the idea it is clear. Next one. Find the number of rational terms. We did irrational terms. Total minus rational, it is irrational. So directly we will write TR plus 1 equivalent to 1000 CR 9 power 1000 minus 8 divided by 4. 8 power r by 6. R by 6. Now if you see here, 1000 is divisible by 4. R should be divisible by 4. R should be divisible by 6. R should be divisible by 4 and R should be divisible by 6. That means R should be divisible by 12. R should be divisible by 12. If R is divisible by 12, 0 less than or equivalent to, R less than or equivalent to 1000, 0 less than or equivalent to 12k less than or equivalent to 1000. So how many multiples are there? K can start from 0 to 12 8s are 96, 40, 0 to 83. Totally, how many values are there? How many rational terms are there? 84 rational terms are there in this expansion. 84 rational terms are there in this expansion. I hope the idea it is very, very clear to you how to find out the rational terms, irrational terms, integer terms. This is another question. What is the value of root 2 plus 1 power 6 plus root 2 minus 1 power 6? Now, if you observe carefully, x plus y power n, it is given by nc0, x power n, nc1, x power n minus 1, y power 1, nc2, x power n minus 2, y power 2, and so on up to ncn, y power n. Instead of y, if I keep minus y, x minus y power n, nc0, x power n. Wherever y is there, minus nc1, x power n minus 1 y, plus nc2, x power n minus 2, y square, and so on. So all second values, fourth values, all are cancelled. nc1 cancelled, nc3 cancelled, nc5 cancelled. So if I add it, I will get 2 into nc0, x power n, nc2 into x power n minus 2 y square, plus nc4 into x power n minus 4 y power 4, and so on. We will use the same concept here. 2 into, what is n value? 6. 6c0, root 2 power 6. 6c2, root 2 power 4. 6c4, root 2 power 2. 6c6, root 2 power 0. Root 2 power 0. So here it is 2 into root 2 power 6, 64, 8 plus 6c2. Now if you see here, 6c2 it is. Now what we can do is, all these numbers, okay, no, you don't need to write. 6c2 is 15, 15 into 2 square, 4. 6c4, it is also 15 into 2 plus these 1. These 1. 2 into any number. 1 plus 30, 31. 31 plus 60, 91. 91 plus 8, 99. 99 twos are 198. 99 twos are 198. Very, very easy question. What is the value of root 2 plus 1 power 6, root 2 minus 1 power 6? It cannot be negative. Why? Because root 2 is 1.4. 2.4 power 6. 2.4 power 6. 1.4 minus 1. It is 0.4 power 6. Both are positive. Both are positive. How can it be negative? Minus 99 is eliminated here. Minus 198 is eliminated. Can it be 98? See, can it be 98? 2.4 power 6. It is closer to 2.5 power 6. 2.5 power 6 is 2.5 square whole cube. 2.5 square is 6.25 power cube. Answer should be closer to 216. Answer should be closer to 216. How can 98 be the answer? You don't need to do any of this. You can just do by using approximation approach. 1.4 plus 1, 2.4 power 6 plus 0.4 power 6. 2.4 is just less than 2.5 power 6. 2.5 it is 2.5 square power 3. So 2.5 square is 6.25. 6.25 power 3. 6 cube it is 216. Answer should be closer to 216. This cannot be the answer. I hope the idea it is clear. Let us see if there are any easy questions. This is a question based on greatest integer function. I will take it up when we are discussing greatest integer function. This is also a question based on greatest integer function. This is also a question based on greatest integer function. I need to spend some time. Now, 23. I think 23 onwards. What is the coefficient of the term x plus 2y square power 6 with y power 8 in it? So x plus 2y square power 6. Power 6 means x plus 2y square is written 6 times. Let me write it. X plus 2y square, x plus 2y square, x plus 2y square, x plus 2y square, and x plus 2y square. What do we require? What do we require in this product? Y power 8 we require. Y power 8, how will we get? I can take 2y square from here, 2y square from here, 2y square from here, 2y square from here. If I do the product, I will get y power 8. I will take x from here, I will take x from here. That means out of 6 combinations, any 4 combinations I will get 2y square. Remaining 2 combinations, it is 2 factorial. Out of 6, I need to select 4 x plus 2y squares where 2y squares is taken. 6c4 it is the answer. 6c4 it is the answer. Why it is 6c4? It is 2y square. I want y power 8. That means how many I need to select? 4 times I need to select 2y square. Out of 6, if I am selecting 4 times, it is 6c4. It is 6c4. I hope the idea it is clear. Similarly, it is 2y plus 3x square. 2y plus 3x square. Here also it is 2y plus 3x square. 2y plus 3x square. And 2y plus 3x square. How much I require? X power 6 I require. So I can take x square from this. I can take x square from this. I can take x square from this. I will not take x square from this. That means out of 4 powers, if I take 3 powers of 3x square, 3x square, 3x square, I'll get it. Out of 4, I am selecting a 3 terms, 4c3. I hope it is clear. So if I take 3x square, 3x square, 3x square into 2y, am I getting x power 6? Yes. Y 4c3, this can also be a combination of 3x square, 3x square, 3x square, and this can be 2y. Out of 4 terms multiplied, I need to select any 3. I hope the idea it is very clear to you. 24th. How many terms have got odd coefficients? Odd coefficients. Odd. Suppose see here. TR plus 1 equivalent to NCR Z power 9 minus R minus 2 red 2Z power R. Odd coefficients, right? Coefficients which are odd number. If R is 1, 2 into 9c1, it will become even. R is 2. 2 square into 9c, right? It will become even. That means R cannot take from 1 to 9. The only value it can take is R is 0. R is 0. If I take R 0, 9c 0 into Z power 9 minus 2 red Z power 0. 9c 0, it is 1. 9c1 it is odd, but here I will get 2 power something. 2 into any number, I will get an even coefficient. 2 into any number, I will get an even coefficient. I hope the idea it is clear. So what is the answer? There is only one term which has got odd coefficient, and that one term it will be 9C0. That one term it will be 9C0. I hope the idea it is clear. We have done a question based on odd coefficient. We have done how to find out the coefficient with the power is given. Greatest integer function. After I discuss fundamentals, I will discuss approximation, how to use, how to find rational terms, irrational terms, integral terms, how to find out the coefficient of x power k, how to find out the middle term, how to find out the sum of the coefficients, how to find out the numerically greatest term. All these concepts we discussed it. I hope it is clear to you. In case if you are, the next class is on multinomial theorem, which is at a little advanced level. In case if you are somebody who wants to go for an CAT package, CAT 2022 package, bank package, SSC package, right, any other packages, you can always WhatsApp this number where these live classes will also be included. We will meet again at 4 o'clock and we'll discuss the next level of binomial theorem, that is multinomial theorem. Absolutely advanced level concepts we'll discuss. Thanks a lot for watching. With love, Anil Nair.